Good evening. As you can see, it's a very dark night here. Night's starting to draw in. Still, I can still sit in my conservatory with my heater on, just a t-shirt, so not bad. The cigar I've chosen to smoke this evening is an Isabella. Now, I don't know much about this cigar company. Very difficult to find a lot about them. Don't know where you can pick their cigars up from. But a lad on a cigar forum sent me one. Johnny Thunder, you know who you are. You sent me this to review. So the first cigar I've been sent to actually do a review of, which is quite nice. So thank you to Johnny Thunder for that. Nice guy. The first thing I'll say is this is a Corona size. So it's a 5.5 by 42 ring gauge. Standard size. It's a really sort of the standard of cigars. Corona you hear a lot, and you have half Coronas, petit Coronas, Coronas, double Coronas. So it's a word in the cigar dictionary that is used a lot. This is a Corona cigar, from what I can see. The label, I've seen a couple of Isabellas that look like they're supposed to be Cohiba knockoffs, but they've changed. It's kind of I'm just gonna take it off because it looks quite nice. Easily comes off. Now the thing about this cigar that I've never felt before on a cigar, maybe I've just been having older cigars, but the wrapper is almost like velvet. And perhaps I think I've had some rough cigars recently, but it's a very velvety, very beautiful. I think it's a Colorado, the light Connecticut, Colorado. No, yeah, Connecticut is the lighter one, isn't it? Shade of wrapper, beautifully soft. Feels like velvet under my fingers. The cigar looks okay. Nice cap. In fact, I think it's a triple cap. Miami. It's made in Miami. Yeah, apparently it's got essence of Cuba. So I guess we'll have to see how the essence of Cuba comes out in it. I'll just grab my ashtray. Right, so we will do what other people do with the Cigar. Pop your cigar in it, that you can see really, and then make sure it hits the table. And you should get a perfect cut. Sweetness like sugar coming off this already. Very sweet wrapper. Nice draw. Just a very light pre-draw. Not much on it, but very sweet. Let's give it a little toast. Got some nice toasty smells coming off this. Hopefully it's a good cigar. Like I say, I couldn't find anywhere you can buy the blooming things from, so I don't know whether they're still in pre-release. Okay, so it must be the wrapper, must have like some kind of sweet on it because it's very sugary. That's really quite nice with a little bit of sweetness on the end of it. Flavour profile wise, mild so far. And not much really there. So we'll let it get going. I mean, it's a little bit charred on here. Not really burnt this edge here. I don't want to do it too much. There we go. That's coming along nicely. A little bit of an uneven burn, slightly spicy. So we've got sweet, but then spicy notes. I mean, it's quite indicative of a lot of non-Cuban cigars I've smoked. There's nothing, I would say, that is grabbing me. I've got lots of spicy tingle around my mouth. A little bit of pepper hit at the back of the throat. And overall, it's a pleasant smoke. I can't comment how much they cost. I can't tell you where you can get one, but they obviously are a brand new cigar company, or relatively new, starting up, or rebranding. I think it might be a rebranding exercise. Because like I said, I saw some Cohiba ones that looked well dodgy. But the smoke, the draw is really nice. A really nice draw. You can see that the ash is coming along quite nicely. Nice ash there. But yeah, difficult to put my finger on it at the moment, what the flavours are. But it's pleasant. You can see it's coming out of the other end quite a lot, which I don't often get. It's all quite dry. Some cigars you can smoke without having a drink, but this one's already whacking the back of the throat. So I've just taken to having a glass of water with my cigars these days, just because I find I get quite dried out. So. But overall, a pretty tasty cigar. Quite a light, spicy coffee note going on in there. Not really picking out much else. Fireworks, obviously, it's going to be November soon here in the UK, so people have already started letting off the old fireworks. For those of you that don't know, for you Americans watching, November the 5th is what we call firework night in the UK. We let off fireworks. Google it. So there you go. An Isabella Corona. A very beautiful sweet wrapper, followed by a slightly peppery, slightly spicy cigar with no underlining notes. But overall, I think this will be a very pleasant cigar to smoke this evening, Friday evening. Just going to chill out. So, if you're in the market for a nice little non-Cuban, new brand starting up, could do with a bit of age maybe that's what it is. I think it's still quite young, maybe. But thanks to Johnny Thunder for sending me this. If it wasn't Johnny Thunder, I'm really sorry, whoever it was that sent it to me. But thank you very much, and I'll see you for another review soon.